Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. A happy Thursday to you all. Hopefully, your day is going brilliantly, or if you're watching this at another point in the week, hopefully, having a great day. Nonetheless, we have brand new music to check out. We have brand new music to check out from Miss SUNMI, who we have not tapped in with in a hot minute. Last time she dropped music was, I'm pretty sure it was Heartburn, and I think that was coming up to like 10 months ago now, I think, because I'm pretty sure that dropped like August-ish of last year. And it's been pretty quiet on the music side of things from some in general over the past couple of years. But we have new music today, which we are going to be checking out, and I'm very excited to get into because, well, Sunmi has quite a few different styles of music you can do, and I like quite a few of them. So, Balloon in Love is a new song that's dropped today. So let's check it out one time. Here we go! Caught me at a bad time. I was mid-sip. Balloon in Love. I don't know directionally where we're gonna go, so I don't know if we're gonna get something that is a little bit groovy like Heartburn, or oh no, we did have another song, Stranger, right? That was, yeah, we also, yeah, so last two releases were Stranger and Heartburn. Okay, I got it. We're back on track now. So it hasn't been a ridiculously long time. It's just been a normal long amount of time since we've gotten new music from her. I'm glad I remembered that, because that's just made this point even more important. I don't know if we're gonna get something that's a little bit kind of out of the box like Stranger, if we're gonna get something a little bit more chill and groovy like Heartburn, if we're gonna get something that is just very intense pop music like You Can't Sit With Us, if we get something a little bit older sounding. I swear, if we get another song that is like a callback to Heroin and Siren, I'm going to shout and scream, because those are my two favorite Sunmi songs that she's ever done. Anyways, besides the point, we haven't even listened to the song yet, so let's get into it. Here we go! Oh, hold on a second. If this beat goes where I think it's gonna go... Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so it's got a little bit of a groove to it, but it's snappy. Okay. Oh, cool vocal stacking. And y'all know I love a good synth part. Hold on, it's ramping up even more. Oh. Okay, so it's not the biggest release in the world, but we're definitely getting this. It's groovy, yet it's got that rock bite to it, and that's a really good balance. Hold on a second. A little dissonance in there. It's such a simple beat the way this... What? It's got that walking bass with the crunching guitar paired with the very gently plucky synth. Rhythmically, it's so simple. It's just constant 16th notes, but because of it, the groove becomes so palatable. And even when you get that big full release, it still has that super palatable, easy to listen to groove that the entire rest of the song has. God, I wish I played drums. Oh, hold on. You've got my attention back. Where are we going? Am I tweaking or do we have extra vocals in this final chorus now? I guess it was just the initial hit, wasn't it? Oh, and that's how we finish it off at the end. I kind of like it. It is going along the lines of Heartburn in that it's got that really nice groove that just goes in one ear and just takes up your brain, and it's such a very nice, easy listening experience. But it's also got the hint of that summery kick where it's not just groovy for the sake of being groovy. It's groovy because the beat is just so smooth and so nice and surprisingly light on its feet considering the band elements. Really like how balanced it was. Surprisingly balanced. I thought we were gonna get, especially with the way the guitars and the bass kind of kicks in at the end of like the pre-choruses, I thought we were going to get something a little bit heavier than that, but that release on the chorus shows off just kind of how light it is. But what is it? Because it's light, and because the groove is good, it doesn't need to do a whole lot. It can just let the song go, and it's very automatic, and I kind of like that. It's definitely not Heroin and Siren-esque, but admittedly, I'm not the most familiar with SUNMI's discography, but it's got the casual summer vibes. It's not beach party vibes, but it is casual summer vibes, and I'm so here for it because it's finally the summer music season. One of my favorite times of the year. So, go back to the beginning, actually. The vocal layering, immediately off rip, I'm so here for it. Like, at this point, we've established that walking bass, 16th note bass, just nice, simple drum beat with the snares on the 2 and the 4, hi-hats on every beat, I think. And then you've got the very gentle, minimally altered electric guitar vibes. It's a very clean, very simple picked electric guitar. It doesn't have like overdrive, it doesn't have anything really done to it. And because of it, it's got this really light feeling to it. The song's light on its feet. It really doesn't need to do a whole lot. And it's not meant to do a whole lot. It's meant to just kind of provide what the soundscape of the song is supposed to be like. And then we've got a chugging guitar, electric guitar beat with a little bit more overdrive on it. For a second there, you heard that build up, especially in that electric guitar part. If you pay real close attention to it, it gains a bit of bite all of a sudden, just whoop, and then it goes away for the pre-chorus. It's very subtle, but and then we're back away. It's just bass. Let the drums start. Bring the guitars back. So essentially, first impressions after we listen through it for the first time is when you have that kind of build, you've got like the big drum fills and you've got the more chugging electric guitar with all the bite and the overdrive in it. Think, okay, we're probably on for a pretty heavy, intense rock-based chorus release. We don't get it. I would have liked to have heard what it would have sounded like with the heavier guitar release, but the way they do it and the final release of Balloon in Love, I'm not mad at, because the groove is so good. It doesn't need that heaviness to really get its point across for me. And as someone who grew up on the 80s rock sound, I mean, as someone who grew up around just everything rock from the 1980s, I'd usually lean towards just give me all the rock in the world. But with this, I don't think it needs any more. I would like to hear what it sounds like with more, admittedly, because I'm very musically curious like that, but I think it's just the right amount of bite. Because it doesn't stray too far away from the groove that the song already established beforehand in the verse, right? And then quick reset into verse 2 where we start things all over again. And it's a formula that they laid out, and it's very clear, it's very simple, but most importantly, it works. And don't fix what ain't broke, right? They didn't do anything that didn't need to be changed. And it's exactly how it should be done. Hell yeah, hell yeah. But the summer season usually brings some high energy songs, but at the end of the day, you can't have high energy all the time. You need something to offset that high energy. And with this, the time of the day I'm recording this definitely helps in that regard. I mean, because when I was living in the UK, like most new releases, like 6 p.m. KST releases would have been like 10 a.m. for me, so I would do morning classes, come home for lunch. If I have the afternoon off, I'd have all the new stuff to watch, and it'd still be middle of the day. Now that I live in the same time zone as KST, I have to wait until 6 p.m. to record, and admittedly I start a little bit late, so it is 7 o'clock now. But it's the time of day where I want to start winding down, right? Like, I'm gonna get dinner ready here in a second, just have dinner, write a couple of emails I need to do for class, and just wind down for the day. This is the perfect type of song for that, because it's not the type of song that gets you too amped up. It's almost relaxing in a way, how nice that groove is, how consistent it is. The melodic top line is also very pretty, very gentle on the ears, but it still has the warmth and the brightness that you want from a song that releases in the summer. It's essentially got everything and characteristically about what you feel listening to a summer release without all of the partying and the dancing up and down in the sun. And for this time of day, I can't ask for more than that. So I'm entirely on board with this, 100% of the time. And I do hope that one day we get a return to heroin and siren type songs, but in the meantime, I like what SUNMI is doing with the groovy stuff, and I'm very much looking forward to what we have moving forward from her. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day today. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.